So let's talk about some areas where Toyota cheaped out on the 2024, the new Toyota Tacoma. I've made a list, just what I've noticed so far, things that I was used to having in a TRD level truck that I don't have in this truck. Now, for those of you that are new or not familiar, this is a 2024 TRD Sport. It is the new redesigned truck. So let's get into it. Number one, the spare tire. We have a spare tire, but it is now a temporary spare tire. One of those big donut kind of things, right? One that you're not supposed to use permanently. And I'll tell you, I did a video recently. I actually lowered the tire, took a look at it, went through the process as to how to do that to familiarize myself and anybody else who's never done it. And I noticed right away, we've got this cheapo tire with really thin or light tread. Definitely a cheaper way to go for Toyota, for sure. Put a little money back in their pockets, I guess. Number two, no bed cubbies of any kind. Standard. Now, you can get at least one bed cubby, I know, over there if you buy a package that I believe has the compressor cubby in it, because that's what it's for. But there no longer is any cubby or standard outlet in the back. Remember, they got rid of the cubby over there a while back. Now they've gotten rid of the cubby, the small one over here, and the electrical outlet. It is gone. Number three, no storage lids on the underseat storage in the back. Now, granted, what we had before was pretty chintzy. I mean, it was just a thin old plastic storage lid, if you will, that didn't lock or anything. But at least you could keep things secure in there, you know, if you pack it full like I do, and you don't have to worry about anything jumping out of the top, right? The lid now, I guess, is the bottom of the seat. You put the seat down, it's over it. It's kind of a petty thing, unless, of course, you put a lock on there and used it before to secure things. Can't do that, not anymore, at least not on a standard TRD trim level. Number four, still no driver's side, let's see, it's over there. No driver's side grab handle. You would have thought by now, for all of the complaining and moaning out there that certainly Toyota is aware of, that they would have thrown a driver's side grab handle in on that side. They did not. Now, the driver's side or the passenger side grab handle that we do have over there, pretty chintzy little thing. I mean, you pretty much have to line your hand up just perfectly to grab that thing. It's no longer the big beefy grab handle that you used to have before. Another kind of cheapo touch, I think, that Toyota has decided to go with. Number five, no rear window slider. Notice there's no window back there. They took it out. Now, I believe, once again, it's part of a package. If you want to pay more money, which is the way Toyota has gone. A lot of these things can be added in, but they're charging extra for them in the form of a package, as opposed to just being part of a standard TRD version, right? And to make matters even worse, if you do opt for that window in some sort of a package, you're going to get one of those Ford-type portal windows. You know, something like you'd see on a submarine or something. It's very small, much smaller than the original, and it kind of fits inside of the window. It's like they cut a square out of the window, right about there, and it's within that square. Much smaller. I don't think it really looks any better. I don't know that it looks worse, but it is definitely smaller if indeed you do go for a package that would include the window that you no longer get. Number six, no TRD level power seat. You know, way back when Toyota first introduced that 10-way adjustable power seat with lumbar, they always stress that, right? It's like the advertisements for the new iPhone. It's the new iPhone 15, titanium. Who cares? I don't care what it's made out of as long as it doesn't break. But man, do they stress that. In every ad that you see for the iPhone, they talk about it being titanium. Anyway, they took it out. It's gone. At least in a more standard level TRD, in this case, Sport. I don't get it. I mean, I thought that was part of the TRD package, that if you anteed up for a TRD, higher price, that would be standard, but it's not. I have the manual seat. Now, is it a big deal? It depends on how you use the truck. I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest, I prefer the manual seat myself. I put it where I want it. I never touch it again unless I'm doing something in the footwell, like adding pedal commander or something. But otherwise, I never move it anyway. However, if you have multi-drivers, let's say you and your spouse or whoever share the Tacoma, then chances are you're going to be moving that seat and you're going to have to screw with it every time you get in, right? It's not a big deal for me. I don't really care. Other than I still paid more money actually for this level, but I got less. Lastly, and this one is so stupid, number 7. There is no fuse puller in the fuse box. I did a mod the other day. I added something electrical. The video may be out on it now yet. I don't know. But I needed to pull a fuse to do some testing and stuff, right? So I went to find that little, it's usually yellow. It's a cheapo plastic thing. I mean, what can it cost? 10 cents? It's not there. There's no fuse puller unless I missed it. Maybe they hid it somewhere. I don't know. But there was no fuse puller in the fuse panel. They removed it. It's kind of like when they took the seat pull out of the 3rd generation in the back seats. The screw hole was still there, but no seat pull. What did that cost? 20 cents or something like that? Who knows? But by the time they get done with somebody actually putting it in, it probably cost them $100 for each truck. Who knows? Multiply that times the number of trucks. Yeah, it adds up. It's a way for Toyota to cut costs and put more money in their pockets. That, honestly, out of the whole list of things that I have here, other than that temporary spare if I ever need to use it, and fingers crossed I never do, that fuse puller is probably the biggest thing that I missed. And maybe that's because I needed it and I wasn't able to use one. I had to go out to my Jeep. This is an area where Jeep is actually superior. I had to go out to my Jeep, take the fuse cover off, and grab the fuse puller out of there. I don't know. Maybe it's a petty thing, but it's just another one of those things that Toyota has removed from the truck for no real good reason, in my opinion. I mean, I'd pay an extra, let's say it's 20 bucks, way over the price of what one of those things should cost. I'd pay an extra 20 bucks to have it in there, just for the convenience of being able to use it to pull a fuse if I need to. Anyway, I just wanted to get on. Those are the things that I've noticed so far. The big things I think that I miss not having, or have missed not having in the Tacoma, other than that power seat, not really a big deal for me. Leave a comment, let me know. Any of those things matter to you? I'd just be curious. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.